What's going on, Bills fans? This is Bills Latest. I'm your host, Michael Korn. We are brought to you by FanArc, and the Bills lose. Atrocious. Embarrassing. The whole team rushed the ball 22 times. Cook ran it 13 times. Why'd he even run it 13 times? Clearly, he's hurt. But let's just send him out there. We'll give him half the touches. Everybody caught a football from Josh today. That's awesome, right? We don't need a wide receiver because he throws it to everybody. Oh, but they don't do anything. And now Kincaid might be hurt. Uh-oh. Is it time to hit the panic button? I think so. Wasting Josh Allen's career. What was that? That's a division game. You didn't even show up remotely. I know you were down 14 quick, but boy, you got away from that run just so you could show everybody that Josh can throw it to wide receivers. None who made a big play. But we didn't want to get anybody at the trade deadline either. Because, we're content. We like that Josh can throw it to all the wide receivers. Like, what is that? It's embarrassing. Management should be embarrassed. Josh and Cook are the only guys on that team that could literally say, I am a football player. I am one of the best in the league. Other than that, they are all replaceable. But management doesn't think that because they have Josh. It's going to be such a shame for Buffalo fans when they see that career wasted. It really is. New stadium going in. Taxpayers on the hook for some of it. I don't know if there will ever be a Super Bowl. Not with this management. Like I said, you could have had there's reports out there. You could have had Waddle. But you didn't want to give up a 2026 pick, first round pick. Because I'm sure there's some wide receiver we're going to take that we got to beat on. Because, we pick them well. Ever since Tyreek has been out, Waddle has been tearing it up. Waddle had a hamstring injury today, this whole week. Practiced with a hamstring injury. And he ran all over the field. Went up and grabbed balls. It's just, there is nobody Buffalo has that can do that. I'm sick and tired about hearing about Coleman. He is a bust. He is a 3 at best. Get over it. Shakir, a 2 at best. Get over it. Like, what are you love your tight ends. Knox, not a top 10 tight end. Kincaid, probably not a top 10. He's barely sneaking in the top 10 tight ends. So you don't even have a top 5 tight end. You have a top 5 running back and quarterback. And you make no moves. You could have had Waddle. Could you imagine Waddle with Josh Allen? But you want to hold on to picks. I wonder if you would have had Waddle off the Dolphins today on the Bills, how that shapes up. He makes Tua look like he makes Tua. That's why Tua got paid $250 million, not because of Tua. He got paid because of Hill and him and Waddle. They make him look great. Now imagine what a great quarterback and a great wide receiver can do. Look at Cincy, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. unstoppable when they're both in there. But no, did not want to. Didn't want to. We didn't want to give up the pick. What are we saving these for? I, if there isn't some sort of move this offseason in the front office, Bills fans, I'm sorry, you have no hope. And I don't know if there will be. It's just it's almost like they're politicians. They're saying they're going to do all this stuff. Da, da, da. They tried to get this person. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just don't understand how Bean still has a job. Same with McDermott, man. Above average coach, not going to be the guy to take you over the top. He's just not that guy. He's better with young teams who are in the gutter. I don't know if he can handle these winning teams. And again, they need to fix something. Because again, imagine Josh Allen isn't here. He isn't in Buffalo. This team is like the Jets. They are like the Jets if Josh Allen is not here. It's just, what are we doing? They don't care, it seems. The way it comes off in the public, for all the fans, it looks like the front office just doesn't care to make a move. They say, oh, yeah, we're trying. We offered this. And then you hear the rumor, all it would have taken was a 2026 first rounder. But they didn't want to give a 2026 first rounder. Why? Who is the stud wideout or stud player you have coming out this year? I just don't get it. You look at how many wide receivers like the Chiefs and these teams have drafted with their quarterbacks, and it is way more than the Bills. Because no matter how good your quarterback is, he still needs help. And they're not going to, where are they going to get it from? They refuse to trade for it. They can't draft it. That's why I think they are in more hurt. They're in a lot of hurt. And now they lose another game to the Patriots in the division. So it's going to be tough for these guys, for the Bills to even make the playoffs this year. They're going to have to start playing well, and they have a weak schedule. These games should have been layups. I get it. It's a division game, but it's a division game. You should be up for it too, just like the Dolphins were. And now again, the Patriots are the Bills' nightmare. And now we're fighting for a wild card spot. Patriots had a huge win. Huge win over the Bucs. They're beating the bad teams and the good teams. That's what true playoff teams do. And I don't know if Buffalo has the firepower to truly make a run even if they get there. Because again, if they get there, it's all on the back of Josh and Cook, and that's if Cook stays healthy. And now with your tight ends getting banged up, there goes your tight end specialty offense that you have. You have no wide receivers. So I don't really know how this offense opens up or it gets easier for them to score. That's why at that deadline, man, when they made no moves, Bean was hearing it. He was hearing it in the Twitterverse. And I think this could be his last year, especially if Buffalo doesn't make the playoffs now. But could you imagine Buffalo doesn't make the playoffs? He keeps his job. Whew. That's insane. That would be wild. And that would kind of show they don't care about trying to get a Super Bowl. They just they just wanted the stadium. Well, this has been Bills' latest. The Bills lose to the Dolphins. Ugh. I guess we're on to the next game. Again, this has been Bill's Latest. I'm your host, Michael Korn. We're brought to you by FanArc. We appreciate you guys listening and watching. We hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps us out. Again, thank you so much, and we'll see you again for more.